Hey everybody, it's me, Justin aka Good Will Hunter, and I'm back with a pickups video for yous because I don't have anyone else to talk to, but I'll talk to everyone that's out there on YouTube that has subscribed to me. So without further ado, this is a long overdue video, and yeah, it's a very interesting eclectic mix of past technology, current technology, and everything in between, from movies to games to hardware to software to why do I do what I do when I do what I do. I don't know. I didn't spend a lot of money on this stuff, so that's a good thing. I've been trying to slow down, but as you'll see, it hasn't really taken any seedling in my head. I guess we'll just do controllers first, because that's how I have it. I found these all at a Goodwill. They were all, look like they're brand new, so I picked up all three of them. They are the Eclipse pad for the Sega Saturn. It's got slow button, turbo, 6 buttons, and yeah, I found three of them there. I don't know why they were all there, but score, they go for about 10 bucks. I'm probably going to keep about 2 of them. They do feel a lot better than a regular Sega Saturn pad, plus it's a 6 button with some added features. Same day I found 2 Nintendo controllers. I went back another day and I found another Nintendo. This one has one of the overlays that they used to have. They gave away Nintendo Power. I actually have, it's the episode with Mickey's Magical Quest on the front cover. I can't remember where it is. I have it, but it's got this overlay. I bought a PlayStation 1 Slim AC adapter because I'd given it to Gamer Emporium. I went to Play and Trade and they only wanted, I think, 5 bucks for it, so that was a pretty good deal. Wherever I other see, they're always about 10 bucks. And I found this. It is a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 S-Video, so I thought it was pretty cool, and it's official brand, and I have a component cable for the PlayStation, but I didn't have an S-Video, and now I can hook it up over here and play some games and capture it for you people out there. I found a Nintendo Wii component cable. As you can see, it's got the two audio, and the rest, you know, the red, green, blue for component. So better quality. I already have one, so this one's extra. Today I found a Game Boy SP, I believe Game Boy Advance link cable, a PlayStation 1 green card, gamer. I found a Namco plug and play, totally works, and joystick feels really good. So again, I already have this one, but it was in really nice condition, came with batteries, and it was only 5 bucks, which is not, it's a little higher than I usually want to. I usually want to spend like 1 or 2 bucks, but 5 bucks for batteries. It's in great condition and it works. In my last video, you noticed that I picked up a couple of GunCon 3s and Time Crisis 4, but I didn't have the these. These are the sensors. They're the USB ones. And thank you, Gamer Emporium. He actually contacted me and told me that someone on eBay was actually selling these, but he had them selling as the GunCon 2 for the PlayStation 2, not the PlayStation 3. So I don't think a lot of people saw that, and he was only asking, I think after everything was said and done, I offered him, he had to buy it now for 15 or best offer. I offered him 10 bucks. I think he countered, no, I offered him $7. He countered with 10 with shipping, so I thought it was a pretty decent deal. I mean, because now I can finally play. Finally, and I don't know if they work, but I'm pretty sure they do, because they're USB. I found this today at a pawn shop. The guy actually didn't have a price on it, but I asked him, I said, hey, how much? He said 5 bucks. I said, I'll give you 2. He said, sure. So finally, now I can play some games to come in this pickup, you'll see, but I can also play House of the Dead Overkill on the Wii, Link's Crossbow Training. Oh my god, it's gonna be fun. And I was excited to find this at a thrift store. They had 2 of them. One was completely missing the back cover, and this. It's a Game Boy printer with paper. It had batteries. I turned it on. It does power on. I hit the feed button and it wasn't feeding, but I put semi-new batteries in, and it started to feed a little bit better. So my guess is that the batteries just need to be really fresh. But I thought it was pretty interesting. I might go back and try to get the one that was just parts, because it was missing this and it was missing the back cover. So I just took the one that was in really nice condition. Go! As I dropped it. I picked this up on eBay because I needed it. It was for my Laserdisc, I just said. It was for my Laserdisc player. I didn't have a remote for my Pioneer, so I was able to find the exact model for mine. It's a Pioneer CLD 604 is what I have, and for the life of me I could not find the exact remote, because there's supposed to be, I think on that one, there's actually added karaoke features like mine does. But actually in the user's manual, it actually refers to it as the CLD 114. So, and I tested it, it turns on and it does function, so hey, now I can use it. Okay, let's move on to movies. Yes, movies. Some are game related, but for the most part they're not. So if you don't like, well, after this you'll get some games, so hold on. Alright, so today, the thrift store, I actually, the same place I found the Game Boy printer, I found these. I don't even know what I passed on these for, but they just didn't jump out at me. And the second I saw this, I don't know if you can see that, it said Philips. That was a dead giveaway, alright? So, seeing these, you can see they say movies, but I picked up a copy of Overboard and a copy of Baby Boom. So, Baby Boom, I think, stars Susan Sarandon. No, not Susan Sarandon, right? Diane Keaton. And, of course, Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn in Overboard, which is one of my wife's favorite movies, and she's going to make me watch, not this, because VCDs are horrible. The quality is just so bad compared to VHS or DVD. At a Goodwill, I found all these VCDs for an anime that I freaking love, and it's Dragon Ball Z. Now, these all came from Taiwan, from what I can gather. So these are all from some company named Speedy, which was in Kuala Lumpur, and so they don't even make any sense. Like the names of them, like Fight 10 Billion Warriors. On the front it shows the fight for Super Android 13, and then on the back it's Cooler's or a Return of Cooler. It's just so weird. So I'm guessing it's Return of Cooler. Then we also have The Burning Battle, which I'm guessing is Broly's Second Coming, because on the back it looks like that's what it was. Then we have Super Saiyan Son Goku, and this is, I believe, oh god, what the hell is it called? Lord Slug. And then we have this one, which is Super Battle of Three Super Saiyas, which I believe is Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. But unfortunately, it is dubbed in English. It's not dubbed by the English actors that we know now that usually do the characters of Vegeta, Goku, and Krillin and all them. It's done by in-house, and it is freaking hilarious. I'm going to have to rip these from VCD. I will copy them and I will post them on YouTube so you can see just how bad. It does not follow any of the scripts. Well, obviously it's all dubbed, so it really the script doesn't really matter. It's kind of what the characters look like. But anyways, yeah, VCDs from Dragon Ball Z. I was excited to pick these up. When I saw them, I had to have them. I picked up some DVDs. I picked up Blazing Saddles, Mel Brooks. Awesome, funny movie. Meatballs with Bill Murray, and I don't remember if I've seen this before, but I like classic 70, 80 movies, and yeah, can't go wrong with some classics. Picked this up when we were in Chattanooga. It is The Secret of NIMH, which is a Don Bluth production. Another amazing anime, well not anime, but Disney style. Just very memorable. If you've ever seen Fievel, or American Tail, or Fievel Goes, I don't think Fievel Goes West was done by Don Bluth, but American Tail, The Rescuers, Down Under, he did some other ones. But yeah, it's got Dom DeLuise as, what the hell is his name? Can't remember what the crow's name was, but yeah. Interesting characters. I found a copy of Robotech, Shadow Chronicles. Apparently it won a bunch of awards. I've never seen it. I've never really gotten into the Robotech franchise, so I'd have to sit down and watch this and see if anyone can say anything good about it. And then I found these. I don't know what the hell they are, but it's called The Legend of Himiko. It apparently was a 3-disc set, so we got Sword of 7 Blades, the Pendant, and then we got Sacred Fire. Apparently it was done by the same creator of the Sakura Wars, which I did pick up actually too. It was a TV series back in the day. It's not the best animation. I don't know what animation production did this, but it's not the best, but it's still anime, and it still has some sort of appeal to me. And finally, for movies, I saw this at a Goodwill mixed in with the LPs. It was a LD, a Laserdisc, and it's Steven Seagal in Under Siege, which I actually like. I think it's a good movie, only because there's a topless woman who jumps out of a cake. Enough said. And he shoots a guy. He makes a silencer out of a Pepsi bottle and shoots a guy through the window of a door, right into his head. Alright, so now we're on to games. I don't even know how long this is going for, but whatever. Alright, so today I picked up this at a Goodwill. It's a copy of Samurai Showdown on the Sega Genesis. I love Samurai Showdown. I have it on the Super Nintendo, I believe, but it was complete and really good condition on the Genesis, so I decided to pick it up. We got Sonic Mega Collection. This is purchased at a pawn store for $1. I also picked up Red Dead Revolver for $1 and Legacy of Kain Defiance for $1. These all three were $1. They're all complete. The discs are a little slightly scratched all over, but it's from normal use. I'm sure they'll play. I found this at the same Goodwill I found the Samurai Showdown. It is Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath for the Xbox 360. And I took a shot. They also had Army of Two as the first one for the 360, but I already have it for the PS3 and they wanted $5, so I said, suck it. And this stuff I picked up at the GameStop. It was buy two, get one free on Wii games, and I found a bunch of other stuff. I found the case and manual for Valkyrie Profile Lyneth on the PSP at one GameStop. They gave it to me for free, and then I was able to track down the actual disc at another location, so now it's complete. And they had a couple 75% off on PS2 games, so I picked up Manhunt 2 on the PS2, and Mega Man Anniversary Collection, disc only on the PS2, and those were, I think, $1.50 and $3 just for the discs. But the Wii games, I've been looking at this one for the longest time, probably over a year, and I've always wanted it because Laserdiscs are going to be, they're not going to last, and even the CDI games I have, they're probably never going to last, but this might last, and it is Dragon's Lair Trilogy on the Wii, and it comes with not just Dragon's Lair, but it comes with Dragon's Lair, Space Ace, and Dragon's Lair 2 Time Warp. So happy to have that. It is complete. I also picked up Telltale Games Back to the Future, the game, complete. For $3, I said why not? Manhunt 2 on the Wii, complete. And Resident Evil, The Umbrella Chronicles, complete on the Wii. So now I can use the gun and shoot me some zombies. Keeps going. Alright, these were somewhat purchased at... No, these are all purchased at a Value Village on the shelf for $1 because they didn't put them in the case. We got Armored Core 2, Oni with a nice holographic. Found these at some Goodwills. I found Armored Core Last Raven. I thought I owned all the Armored Cores on the PS2, but apparently I must have owned them at one point and got rid of them because I couldn't find them except for one, which was Armored Core Silent Line. Mobile Light Force 2. Found Guitar Hero Metallica. I love this. I love Metallica, and I love just strumming along on the Guitar Hero, even though I know it's a fad, it went away. I still like to play it. It's fun every now and again just to crank it out and listen to some music and actually do something while you're playing. Found Jak 3, Jak 2. Picked this up because it was $1. Hot Wheels Track Attack. Disc only with the case, but for $1 I wasn't going to pass on it. Found a copy of Jaws Unleashed on the Xbox. Found a copy of Red Dead Redemption. It is a duplicate, but I couldn't pass on it for $2. We Play Motion. These are all found at a Goodwill one day. The one I don't usually go to, I might have to keep going back to it every so often because, dude, I found a lot of good stuff there that day. I found a disc-only copy of Mario Party 6. Naruto Clash of Ninja 2 complete, except for I guess it came with some card. Naruto Clash of Ninja 1 complete. Super Mario Strikers complete. And The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on the Wii complete, but it's seen better days on the back. The disc I will have to get resurfaced. But those were supposed to be $5.05, but she only charged me $2.50 a piece, so thank you, old lady. One of the other games I picked up at a GameStop was a game that I kind of paid for, but I paid for it only because I can't find this at the stores complete and for a reasonable price. And yeah, I was willing to pay the $18 for Tatsunoko vs. Capcom Ultimate All-Stars on the Wii, because it was the only one that they ever came out with on the Wii that was a Marvel Versus game, or a Capcom verse. So I enjoyed it. It's a really interesting game because you don't really know any of the Japanese anime characters, but still fun, and with a classic controller, definitely it's a must. And these, I picked these up at a Goodwill. For some reason they had these the day that I found those Sega Saturn controllers. They actually had Sega Saturn games, so I picked up a couple. I picked up a game called Wing Arms, which looks to be like your standard kind of first-person shooter in a plane. I found a copy of Virtual Cop. I own the ones that individually came with the system. They all come in a cardboard sleeve. So this one unfortunately did not have the manual. I had to go on eBay, but I was able to find the black and white one for around $3. So I said whatever, got the case and the manual. And then a copy of Virtual Cop 2, not Top Cop 2 for the Sega Saturn, and it's complete, and I did not have this one, so I was excited to have it. Now I just need to know if my light gun will work on my TV. Coming into the home stretch, guys. Up at Chattanooga, I picked up a copy of Smurf on the ColecoVision. I'm going to have to hook the ColecoVision up probably next week and do some gameplay. I think I paid a whopping $3 for Smurf. These are some interesting games. I picked these three up at a thrift store in a big old shopping cart. I found The Amazing Spider-Man on the DS, complete. Trauma Center, Under the Knife, DS complete. And my first import game, which is I was actually pretty happy to find, was Jump Superstars for the DS. It's the Japanese version. It never came out in North America. You can still play it. It takes some stumbling around in the menus to actually get into a match. But pretty much, you start off with the main character and you tap the bottom of the DS to give like power-ups or to swap characters. It's actually pretty fun, but unfortunately I think it's a little heavy on tactics and being able to read exactly what happens. Found this I found this at the same Value Village that everything was $1. It was Madagascar carts. It was complete for $1. I paid for this at the thrift store, no, actually at my retro store, Dino Crisis. I think I paid like $12 for it, but I didn't have it, and it was complete. I picked this up, I still haven't even opened it. It is One Piece Ultimate Worlds, Unlimited World Red for the 3DS. It's the one-day edition. I think it was like $25 at Best Buy, so I picked it up. Still haven't opened it. Picked up a copy of Super Street Fighter 2 3D edition, or Super Street Fighter 4 3D edition on the 3DS. I think I paid $8 at a GameStop. I've been trying to pick this up, but I never wanted to spend more than or less than 10. And this I picked up at a Goodwill, and I only picked it up because it was a 3DS game and it was $2, and it was Rise of the Guardians, and I only bought it because it came with Club Nintendo points, which I actually was able to redeem. I found this while I was in Florida at the Goodwill that my brother lives by. It was the only thing I found that was worth getting. It's called Gunship, and it was $1. It doesn't look very good. It doesn't look good. This I picked up. I've been wanting this game on the 3DO for a while, and I wanted it complete, or at least at a good, reasonable price. Now this thing is beat all to fuck, but still, you get the box, you get the manual, and you get the disc, so I'm not complaining. It's a copy of Samurai Showdown on the 3DO. It comes with the manual, which you can see is taped all to hell, but it does come with it. And it comes with the game, and the game is in very good condition. So, I think I paid $15 with $3 shipping, $18. Now the guy didn't ship it in, he shipped it in a big ass Priority Mail box, and he just put it inside of Priority Mail bags. No, no packing material whatsoever. Now when I got the box, it was a little flattened, and as you can see, the side is a little flattened too. I'm guessing this, you can tell this was how the box was. I don't think that was from shipping, but I'm still gonna give him somewhat of a bad review. Because he should have had some fucking material in there. Anyways, the last game, I finally got it back. Well, not from Scorpion Slayer 66 because I sold my copy to him, but I found me a copy for a reasonable price on eBay. I finally have me a copy back in my collection of Chrono Trigger. You can tell it's been weathered. You know, I haven't even tested to see if the save state works. He showed it in the pics that it did, so I'll take his word for it. It's not a repo, you can tell, because the one I sold, Jared, had the same discoloration and wear on this 90-degree angle. Well, it's not 90-degree, it's more like a 85-degree angle. So yeah, that was all the stuff that I've picked up, I think. I'm thinking there's one more thing that I left at work, unfortunately. So I'll have to add that in the next video. But hey, if you see anything you like, let me know. I probably am trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff right now that I have on Craigslist that everyone seems to want to buy everything, but then they don't give me a price, or the price I give them is some odd number that they don't want to pay. Anyways, that's enough babbling. I'm going to go up and watch some more TV, eat some dinner, and play some games, because I've come to the conclusion, what is the point of collecting games if you're never going to play them? Please God, people, play your games. Remember, comment below, hit the like button, hit the dislike button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe for future stuff that I'm sure you'll like, and future stuff I'm sure you won't like. Make sure to check out all the channels that are here on this side, I'm sure. Anyone I can suggest, I'll put links below. If I've mentioned anyone, which I think I haven't, maybe I have mentioned Scorpion Slayer 66. Go check his channel out. Gamer Emporium, check his channel out. Yeah, check everyone's channel out. I'm so out of it right now. Alright, enough talk. Yeah, I'm gonna go. So, get the fuck out. But remember, play your games. Because what's the point of collecting if you don't? As always, stay super sexy. All that jazz. Trays. Be good. Do stuffs. And adios, amigos.